Welcome back. On the previous episode, if you watched it, you will know that I struggled a little bit with this Rubio Monaco finish. And I was going to update you on what happened with that. And I will do that in this video. Also, I was struggling to figure out the leg system. You know, I got to thinking. And I was looking at this thing. And I was thinking, is this a coffee table? Or is this a standing desk? And the answer is, it is a standing desk. At least it's going to be. That's what's in this box, the legs. And I also decided that this is going to be my standing desk because the thing that I'm working on is not very good. So I'm taking this one. I'll sell the next one. But we got a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. I'm going to update you on the finish, what happened with that, take a look at these legs, get them on. It's not a whole lot of work to do, actually. All I got to do is put the legs on. I'll stretch this video out to be 45 minutes long, guaranteed. Let's get to it here. Yeah, baby. Let's get to it. Another nice shot here. So let that stop wobbling, Pete's sake. Okay. Just another. What do you say we get these things open and take a look? You know, there's so many options on Amazon. And I needed one that was very narrow. I needed like 16 inches. Most of them were 19, 20, whatever, because this slab is not that wide. So I kind of had to go with and I was looking for just a manual crank one. And they had some, but they were a little too wide. Because I don't really need I'm not really going to be using it as a sitting desk. I just like the height adjustability. So I had to get an electric one. But such is life. It was, I think, $70. I would say if you're gonna be using an actual, if you're gonna be moving it, adjusting it a lot, probably spend a little more than that. So it's a huge box with a very much smaller box inside. Can you believe it? I thought these were like, it's a heavy little guy though. Why would they put this in such a big box? Oh, son of a bee, this thing is heavy. It's just the angle, maybe. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use this. Maybe this will work as a display. Yeah, that'll work. There's my knife. Always equipped. Always equipped. I don't need that much blade out. You don't need that much blade out. I just need like that much. Wow, look at this. Another box. Oh man, oh no, this is more than I had bargained for. I thought it was just gonna be 2 legs. Now I got like oh maybe this is a template. What is this? No, that feels like it's metal. This is metal. Thought maybe it was like some kind of, oh my goodness. Oh, I guess this is going to require, quite a bit of assembly here. Oh man, there's a lot of pieces. There's a lot going on here. I don't know what that is. Is this an American plug? I think this is a Japanese plug. You know they have 480 volt power over there? They're wild. Yeah, all right. This is going to take place off camera. I'm not going to bore you with all this. That's just my decision, and you know what? That's it. It's been decided. listening to my neighbor slaughter their lawn at 9 a.m. in the morning, soaking wet grass. I think he just actually ran over a log. I swear. Practically stopped the mower. Actually, you know what? It's not a man. It's a woman. Oops, I got that one in the wrong spot. Already making mistakes. So far, that ain't no man. That ain't no woman. That's a man, man. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? I have to turn the gain up. So far, this is coming together pretty well. I mean, you do get what you pay for. I already stripped out one of the spots, one of the screws on the other leg, and I didn't put much torque on it. I know how to tighten things, so. But there's 4. The other 3 worked. Success. Forgot to put the feet on. They provide some nice leveling feet here. Pretty cheesy. They should have put some rubber on the bottom. Oh. This is the part that I needed to be. All of them were much longer. I needed 16 inches, so that's why I went with this one. Of course, I could have modified something, but you know, sometimes you just gotta accept your situation and find something that works. Feeling sturdy. Y'all want to make some sausage with me? Now I got everything in the back now. We can make sausage all night. 50 pounds of beef. I got 50 pounds of pork. I got everything you need for andouille, Italian, chorizo, whichever you like. Ouch! There we go. I can't even speak. There we go. Look at that. Standing desk, sitting desk, an all-around nice creation. I'm very happy with it. The legs came out pretty good, actually, pretty sturdy for, I think, $70 legs. It all went together pretty well. And overall, I'm happy. This is cool. It works. Got a little up-down motion. Smooth. Goes up to like 120. I don't know what that means exactly. It's pretty tall though. It's pretty tall and goes very low. Fantastic. Took about a half hour to put the legs together. To get them on, maybe an hour in total. Wasn't that bad. Surprisingly sturdy for what, I mean, you can't expect too much. But it's wobbly at this height. But no, I'm happy with it. It's cool. So, another successful endeavor completed. Now I just gotta take it apart and get it inside. And that's it for this segment. Maybe I'll snap a photo when I get it all installed. See ya. Wait, I don't think this is the end of the video. Well, it's the end of this segment anyway. Yeah, somebody drew a wiener on my forehead with a Sharpie. Well, I didn't know celery caused cancer, or I wouldn't have fed her that. Yeah, I want half a dozen pink man thongs. Large. Yeah, do you still have the $5 footlong deal? Yeah, I'm gonna need 46,000 business cards. Business is slow right now. Well, I invested most of my money in Hooters. I don't know, it's just like a rash that keeps spreading. Let me ask you something. Can I put a 12-inch blade on a 10-inch table saw? Guess who got the highest score bowling last night? No, it wasn't me. I got a 48. Look, you don't have to tell me about growing up in the ghetto, all right? I know all about it. Hey, did you hear? Mom died. Yeah. No, there is no funeral. We're just gonna throw her off that bridge she liked. Well, it is true. I was the basis for the Superman character. Yeah, well, you know, they're trying to pin this murder on me. Wasn't even my fault. Yeah, what does Joe Biden have to do with this? I just realized I forgot to talk about the finish. So I wasn't happy with the... what was that stuff called? The Rubio. Just didn't leave much of a finish. And I wasn't going to put several more coats of it because it's so expensive. But this, I decided just to go over it with 2 coats of Osmo, and look what I got. It's beautiful. See, nice sheen, good satiny sheen, good feel on the hand. That's why I keep rubbing it. It just feels incredible. Absolutely incredible. So that's what I did, and that's what I will continue to do. Osmo gets my thumbs up. Okay, I gotta get this thing inside. Wow. Perfect fit. Once it shrinks, there'll be a nice little gap around that. That's gonna work just fine, my friends. Oh yeah, look at this. It's all coming together now. Fantastic. I'll tell you what, after breaking my back all day building that deck, I am gonna need a good schwitz tonight. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Have fun. Drive safe. Don't eat too much ramen. It's not good for you. Holy hell, it's hot in here.